Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good-looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in today's, in yesterday's daily challenge location. A very, very cool location indeed. Look at this. All mountains in the distance, nice old trees. Wow, big, big hills, big lake, big sun, big fun. So, now it's up for me to guess as to where I think it is, because yesterday I challenged you guys, as I always do, to guess where in the world this was. We got some awesome answers, maybe. I don't know if anyone actually decided to give it a guess, but you can look down in the comment section below to see who was closest if you want to spoil the location already. But it doesn't really matter, since I'm going to be guessing right now and then announcing where it is. So, I think this place is in America, the United States. That's what I mean when I say America, usually. Yeah, I really mean that because, you know, there's a lot of pickup trucks over here. This could be Canada, but, I mean, it could be Canada. I don't know. I'm just going to guess it's not. It very well could be, but I'm just going to take a random stab and say that it's not. We got this nice like house over here, well, not house, like a lodge or something, wooden, this kind of thing. I feel like a very North American. This very well could be Canada, but I'm gonna say it's the U.S. I see these mountains over here, they don't feel, that's the reason why these mountains over here, they don't feel like Canadian mountains. They could be, but I think these are American mountains. Not that that's I mean, to be honest, that's a good thing. Mountains like this look pretty darn cool. I must have to say, not that our Canadian mountains over here are boring. No, we got some good mountains, I'm sure. But I mean, look at this. This is like this right here. Look at these rocks over here. That looks nice. This thing over here. I mean, this looks good. So I'm gonna guess. Where do I think it is? I kind of feel like it's a little bit south. Not Utah or anything like that. Not Colorado. I'm going to guess we are in the great majestic state of Oregon. Let's go in a strange place in Oregon. Let's go Oregon, like over here for whatever reason. And sure, let's say this lake is where we are. Wallowa Lake. Sure, is this Wallowa Lake? I doubt it, but I'm going to guess it. Seems like a fun guess to me. Wallowa Lake. All right, let's make the guess. And wow, couldn't have been further. I mean, yeah. That's very unexpected to me. Fucking Argentina. Argentina, you're the new everything, aren't you? Fucking Argentina. Swear to God. All right, there you go, Argentina. Argentina's been appearing so many times. It's unbelievable how many times Argentina has just appeared. You know, like we were there for the first time not too long ago, and now Argentina we just can't break free. It is appearing everywhere. Well, let's find out where this is, because this is a really beautiful place. Maybe some of you guys are lucky enough to visit here one day. I mean, hopefully I'll be lucky enough to visit here one day. But honestly, I mean, there are a lot of places in the world. I don't know if this lake over here, Lago Meliquina in Argentina, is anywhere that I'll go in my lifetime, but it would definitely be cool. Look at the shape of this lake. Wow, it's very spiky. It's a very spiky lake, that's for sure. But yeah, that's where this is. It's very nice. Mancio Hotel. Okay, well, that looks, I'd go here. It looks absolutely beautiful. There you go, 10,567 kilometers away. That's how much I got, 5 points. Hey, at least it's not 0. Hopefully some of you guys guess better. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge, and a very, very cool location indeed. We don't really get to see any scenes like this very often in GeoGuessr. Very cool. It looks like we find ourselves at a market. We've got a lot of cool things for sale. Got some electronics over here. Looks like we've got jewelry, knives, leather. We've got these decorative containers. Very nice. I mean, are these made out of like dried gourds? I'm not sure, but very, very nice looking indeed. What else do we have for sale in this market? These metal, maybe copper plates or something. Looks like there's a lot of like wood carving that we find around. More jewelry. Arrowheads, wow, okay, arrowheads too, and plenty more things, colorful fabrics, as far as the eye can see. And we find ourselves in a really cool location. I have no idea where this could be. I mean, I have a few guesses, but honestly, nowhere specific in mind at all. So this one is going to be pretty tricky. Is this? Oh, okay, no, this is someone back there. I was wondering if this person had really cool, like, Mickey Mouse hair. I was gonna say that is fucking awesome. It doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like there's actually a person behind, seeing the back of their heads and the back of this person's head right over here. Because, I mean, that would have actually been way too fucking awesome. I wonder if someone could do that, could grow, like, two, like, I don't know, two, like, balls on the top of their head of hair. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I wonder if it's been done. If anyone knows, I might have to look that up on Google to see if someone's done that before, because that sounds hilarious and awesome. Anyways, I have no idea where this place is. This is the daily challenge, and that means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think you can find this place. Tell me. Put it down in the comment section below. Be as specific as you want, as descriptive as you can, so that I know where that is. I mean, don't tell me the name of a small town in northern Russia. I think it's safe to say we're probably not in northern Russia here, but hell, I mean, if last episode is anything to go by, anything is possible at this point. But yeah, don't tell me the name of a small town in the middle of northern Russia. I'm not going to know where that is. So, be as descriptive as you can. Of course, there you go. So, tell me down in the comment section below where you think this is in tomorrow's video. Much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think it is. I'll probably be wrong. I'm going to guess I'm going to be 6,000 kilometers off. 6,000 kilometers off sounds about right to me. So, yeah, I'm going to guess in tomorrow's episode, and I will put in the comment section of tomorrow's video whoever guessed closest. So, put down your guesses. Where in the world do you think we are right now? Okie dokie, here we are in the main section of today's episode, and as always, not as always, but as most of the time when it's not a viewer challenge, we are going to be doing the old traditional. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with traditional. I mean, everybody likes spicing it up every now and again, but doing the old fashioned is probably is good enough, honestly, because I mean, not to say there's anything necessarily wrong with these other challenges. They're just not really my bag of tea. They're not as fun. I've gone into depth as to why I don't think the other ones are as great. I think World is king, the old classic GeoGuessr, I guess you can say, and that's what we're going to be doing today. 3 minutes on the clock. Why 3 minutes? Well, it's simple. 3 minutes because it is long enough for me to have time to look around, but it's short enough to force me to guess most of the time. So that is awesome. As always, you guys can click down in the description below to find a link to this challenge, and you can do it before you watch me do it, or alongside, or in whatever sort of order you would like. So let's go start it off. Okay, wow. We're probably in America, if I had to guess, which is interesting. There's something interesting about this place. I don't quite know, but it's America. Yeah, it's America. Man, that flag is like perfectly waving. It's almost majestic. This flag, I mean, it's in great condition too. Look at the vivid colors on it. I don't know. It seems like this is like a new flag, and it's like waving almost perfectly. You usually expect, flag to be sort of drooping down. It doesn't even seem to have a support bar across the top. So you expect it to be drooping down, not like majestically waving like that one is. Jeez. This is a very bland-looking neighborhood, sadly. Yellow license plate means that some people know where we are, and I do not. Yellow license plates, well, we're not in Alaska, we're not in New York, we're not in New Jersey, and those are the places that I know that have yellow license plates. We can see a bunch of these sort of stickers on the window. Those are like those stickers that people put... Not yellow license plate. Interesting. For like those toll highways, right? There's like special express highways that you can go on, and you know what? This looks like Nevada to me. Then, all right, we're gonna go with Nevada somewhere. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Especially like toll highways that are more expensive to drive on. You got to get a special special pass, and you don't pay, but there's like cameras and stuff, and like they'll see if you're cheating, and they'll bill you a whole bunch of money. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really experienced that. I've experienced that when I went to visit family in Texas, and that's the only time I've ever seen it. But I do understand, and I think it's found in sort of more than just that. We can't really see Remax. I mean, that's pretty much everywhere. Those mountains, they look like nice Nevada mountains to me. I don't actually know. They could be we could be in a lot of places in the world. I'm just guessing that they are Nevada mountains, which is why I'm going to zoom into Nevada. And I don't think we're in Las Vegas. I think we're in. I'll go outside of Las Vegas and go with Henderson. It's kind of near, but not quite so near. We're gonna go sure, like right around down here. It doesn't really seem quite right, but we're gonna go with that. And pretty much running out of places to go here, so just going down the road, and we're pretty much stuck, I guess. Really, is there like any name to this place? Oh shit. Well, we're in America, so that doesn't. Okay. A bit confusing. Arizona. Arizona did cross my mind. It was honestly what I was going to say before I saw the mountains. I don't know how the mountains look in Arizona. I just know that they kind of look like that near Las Vegas. Arizona was my first thought. Then I saw the mountains and changed my guess. I'm not very familiar with Arizona. Hopefully some of you guys are familiar with Arizona. I'm feeling some of you guys might be. And, that was probably easy guess. In around Phoenix. Surprise! Oh, that's a great name for a place. Well, I'm glad that if we were somewhere, we were in a place called Surprise. Because honestly, I mean, I don't know if Surprise is a nice place when it comes to the greater Phoenix area. Well, it's probably in the city proper, to be honest. But Surprise and Anthem seem like great places. Although, to be honest, they're a bit far. If I were to live in Phoenix, I would probably want to live, like right there. Right there. I don't know. I like living in sort of a downtown area. Although I don't know how downtown Phoenix is. Maybe it's nice, maybe it's not. Hopefully it's nice. There you go. 39-83. It's not a bad score, to be honest. Okay. Wow. Well, what is good for the goose is good for we got geese. Or are those are geese, right? They're not ducks. Is this a babby duck? Well, not really like a babby, but like a smaller one. These might be a little smaller ducks. That's cute. Or a goose. I think they're geese, right? Yeah, geese look like this, right? I mean, ducks here don't look like that, and geese here also don't look like that. Ducks look different than that. I mean, ducks pretty much come in one variety here. They don't look like this either. They're brown and very simple, plain looking, I guess. It's got a little bit of blue on the wing, and the male ducks have like a green head, sort of a ring around their neck, and I don't know what the heck they're called. Something like green colored. I don't know. Ducks, right? Geese are what people think of like Canada geese or whatever, like those. That's what geese look like here. There's a lot of them. To be honest, they're very common. Although I think they're endangered in America, they sure as fuck aren't here. You drive at the right time of year. It's not all the time, but they usually fly in when after winter. Fly back in from some locations in the south that they go to. I'm actually back in the geese pond. I need to find out where this is because I haven't seen any writing. I've only seen those two people hanging out by the side of the road, so I straight up don't know where we are. I'm guessing Russia, by the way. There's no EU license plates, so probably Russia. A car like this is what it makes me think of. It's got a K. All right, I'm gonna go with Russia. Anyways, after winter. In spring, you see all the geese come back, and they just go and fly into the farmers' fields that are just outside of the city, and there can be like hundreds of geese just in a field hanging out. It's pretty weird, actually. There's a lot of them. You don't really notice them because they kind of blend in with the dirt, and then you just drive and you're like, look in that field, and there's like 1 million ducks in there. Okay, the numbers have grown since I first explained the story. It's not 1 million. It's probably not 1,000. It's probably like 100, maybe like 90 or 60, but it's still a lot of geese. It's a lot of geese in one place. So, still begs the question: where the heck are we? we were in a land of birds, lots of birds, ducks, geese, other kind of ducks. A chicken was right there, people. So yeah, we're in the land of our feathered friends. Well, where is this? Probably like down over here, Moscow going to Toilyati. Sure, let's make that guess. And how far? Okay, we were actually Moscow going to Belarus, but around Moscow in Russia. It's about a standard Russian guess, to be honest. It's in this area. That's the common place to be in Russia. We were going towards Belarus, but that's fine. 628 kilometers, 3,318. Ah, okay. We find ourselves in a panorama, a strange one, which missing like a picture or something. But that's fine. This is going to be hard. Well, we've got a name over here. The name is Hirsi Baxi. Huh, that doesn't help me much. Palm trees. I don't know where that name could be from, so that's actually very not helpful. What do we got up here? We've got this writing. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. I don't know. I am very confused. That is that this writing over here? Is that this big horizontal line that connects it? It's hard for me to tell what exactly this is. The horizontal line that connects it makes me think India, but I don't. God, this is very, very difficult to do. We could be there. I'm trying to find where in India do you find that writing? Is it around New Delhi? I'm not really sure. I've seen it, but it's hard to find in India because most things on the map in India are just written in sort of Roman characters. Here, this is the writing that I think it is, or something similar. I think in Nepal and in India it's the same. I don't know if Nepal would have so many palm trees and things like this. I think it's similar to that in India, so I'm gonna be guessing that. I'm gonna be guessing this area. Then we're gonna go just south of. Let's go around New Delhi. To be honest, it's probably a safer bet. Although I have absolutely no idea. It'd be cool if we were in like this area over here of India. Wouldn't that be awesome? But I don't really think so. So I'm gonna guess. You know what? I'm gonna go with this area right over here near Kolkata. Let's go. Let's say we're around Kolkata. Let's say we are like really close to Kolkata. Fine. Like right around there, I think is a good place to make that guess. I think that's right. I mean, I don't think it's right. I think it's as good a guess as I'm gonna make. So let's make the guess. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh shit. Make the guess. Okay. So it just took a second time to do it. That's fine. We were actually in India, which is nice, but we were in a completely different place in India. Goa over here. Down on this side. That's very far. But yes, that is indeed where we were. Very, very cool indeed. Sad that couldn't have been closer to where I guessed. Maybe I should have just guessed right in the middle. But that's, I like always trying to make a guess as to where I think it is. 6.1. What's wrong? Couldn't have been 8.8 kilometers further away. 1,654 points is how much I got. Okay, so now we are here on this road that leads to trees. Lots of trees. Road is not a North American road. It's painted differently. We do have white lines, but this feels something like a South American road. Maybe a road in Mexico, possible as well, or other places in the world. I don't think we're in Africa, like South Africa. I don't think we are in Australia. I do think we are in Central or South America, if I had to make a guess. Although it's possible we are somewhere else. The fact that there's no signs isn't helping, and we could also be in Europe, which is also a bit troubling, considering there are no signs. If we see no signs in the next minute or so, this is first of all going to be one of the strangest things, because usually we at least see some kind of sign, some kind of writing I mean, with no writing, all I've got is the lines on the road right now in a climate that looks like it could almost be anywhere. Seriously, this could be in Canada. This could be near where I live, kind of. This could definitely be in Alberta. This could, oh, we got like cars, we got vehicles. We've actually seen something. Is this North America? Shit, it might be. Look at this truck. The roads are painted weird, but look at this truck. I mean, where the hell else do you find that in the world? We find ourselves in Arizona again. Shit, we might. We got a yellow license plate, which means we're not in Canada, which is fine. This road is looking a little bit more... It doesn't look North American. The lines are... Why is there only a single dotted yellow line in the middle of the road? There's at least two almost all the time, right? I mean, no. If the traffic is all going in the same direction, but is that the case? Doesn't no. I mean, look how there's no like. This is not how a road should look. I don't know. Maybe the spacing just looks weird to me. Maybe the thinness looks strange to me. Maybe the fact that the road is overgrowing the side of the road looks weird to me. But I've got to guess North America now, or at very least Mexico, because of that pickup truck. I mean, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess this is Arizona again. This seriously doesn't look like the last time we were in Arizona. We had a yellow license plate, so I'm going to say, sure, why the hell not? It's Arizona, once again. This is not going to be right. We had some sort of sign over here, and, I mean, I can see there's like a stop sign. I can see there's this thing. Does that say anything that I can see? Oh, shit. All right. Nope, that doesn't say anything. All right, come on, Arizona, right there, Phoenix, make the guess, and Minnesota. I mean, what can I say? I have no idea. That didn't even look like a North American road to me. Minnesota, you gotta step your road game up. What you doing? That looks very weird. Thief River Falls. That's a nice sounding place, I must admit. The bro, okay. Oh, that might have to do with. Okay, that might have to do with the fact that the roads were a bit different looking. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Red Lake Indian Reservation. All right. It's things like that that can definitely throw you off. And I sort of discounted it right away. Maybe that has no bearing on what the roads look like, to be honest. But the painting on the roads did seem strange to me. And usually that's not the case when it's Canada or the U.S. Usually I'm like, oh, this looks real familiar, but something looked different. So there you go. Also, there were like straight up no road signs. So maybe that's another thing. Very, very cool. 12,040. All right, Minnesota it was. And finally we find ourselves in Australia, in the middle of this place. Should we go? Well, we should probably go away from the smoke. So let's go towards this area, towards the storm, I guess. It'd be really cool to see in one of these frames like a big lightning bolt strike down. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think that'd be really cool. Sadly, that being said, we're not really going to be seeing anything much here. You can see the red earth, just how red the earth is. When I'm talking about the red earth, I always say earth because I think it's funnier. It's better. The red earth. It describes Australia a little bit. It's very nice. I mean, it's all around. Look at it. It's very beautiful. It'd be nice to actually go to a place like this. The sad thing about it is that there are no signs, not really. I mean, sort of as you're driving down, the scenery doesn't change too much. It sort of looks very similar. Ooh, where are you going? Maybe this person's got the right idea. Maybe they're going away from the storm. They've got the right idea. We're just plowing into the middle of nowhere. Here's an interesting idea about this car that I wonder if it's true or not, but I think it'd be really cool if it was. I wonder if this is the exhaust. I mean, it could be. And if you're in like a car that has to drive through water, sometimes people do this. They put the exhaust like so that it goes up above the car so that you could drive through like this deep of water and your engine won't like not work. I'm not a real connoisseur of cars here. And I could have been completely off base when, it's assuming that was a thing, but I think it is a thing, right? People sometimes do that if you're going to have to drive through some water. If you make the exhaust so it's going up outside so it doesn't go underwater, you can your engine won't get drowned out and shit, and you can drive through it. Maybe that's not a thing, but I think it's a thing. it sort of makes sense in my head, and I think I've seen it before, so I'm going to say that. Well, let's not be zoomed out. We're in Australia. Okay, let's start looking at the map instead. So down here, look at the map. All right, what do we got? Western seems to make sense. Northern seems to make sense. That's where I'm going to guess. I don't think we're in South. I don't think we're in Queensland, although I swear if I guess like around over here, it's just going to be right in Queensland. Not New South Wales or Victoria or like this little secret one over here, Australian Capital Territory, and definitely not Tasmania. So this little secret one. I mean, is this like a real separate one? It might be a real separate one. It just feels like it's not really a real one. It feels like it's a sort of a little secret. It only has a Canberra in it, which is interesting. It's the capital, sure, but there you go. All right, Western or Northern? Oh shit! Fuck it, right there. Oh crap! Come on, make the guess, you piece of shit! No, go! Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at that. What did I fucking say? First of all, that was the most stressful thing ever, trying to get that shit to work. I was clicking as hard as I possibly could. Not that clicking hard is going to make any damn difference, but I tried, and it appeared. And then also the prophecy came true. If I say Western, it's going to be Queensland. And fuck you if it ever did. Come on. I can never get it. And it's almost like if I actually even clicked Queensland, it would have went to Western. I can never win this, but hey. There you go, 1,439. That was a hilarious end. View summary, of course. Let's go. Let's see that. 11,634. We were in Phoenix. Well, near Phoenix. Surprise was the actual place we were. Then we were not again in Phoenix. We were actually in Minnesota. Then we were in India, not Kolkata, but down over here in, I guess, the area known as Goa. I'm not really sure. The province makes sense. I'm not really sure. Does India have a prime minister? Does it have a president? Could have a prime minister, but it could also have a president, if you think about it. That's fine. We were in Russia. We were not in between Moscow and Tolyatti. We were actually in between Moscow and Belarus. And finally, we were in Queensland, Australia. Dang it. Anyways, here you go. I'm going to make sure I copy that link. Say I hope you guys have enjoyed. And as always, tune in tomorrow for another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Tomorrow, what have we got on the docket? Well, it is a viewer challenge. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.